Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading for today, Wednesday, the 12th of May, 2021. I'm definitely doing a theme this week. I have chosen yet another Thoth deck, so this is the third day in a row that I'm working with a Thoth tarot, and this one is the Jill tarot, which is quite an interesting. I like the shape of the cards because they're quite square, whereas normal tarot are quite long and thin. Um, and yeah, they certainly have very interesting imagery. But let's have a look and see what is the theme of the day for today with our Roots and Wings Oracle. Let's turn it over, and we've got the energy of Father coming through. That is very interesting, considering we've just had Mother's Day. We should be having energy of Mother, but we've got Father coming through. But what is Father? Father is protective. Father is the one who looks out for us and who protects us, who's maybe not often very vocal and very noticed. Okay, sometimes he stands on the sidelines, but he protects and he guides and he looks after the family. He looks after everybody. He doesn't always have to be so vocal. He doesn't always have to be so noticed, almost is the word I want to use. He's happy to just be in the sidelines and to do what he does best from there. So we have Father energy coming through, which is also telling us that protection, strength, courage, all of those kind of things are actually important for today. So Wednesday, we need to dig deep and we need to understand, where in your lives do you need protection? Where in your lives do you need to be the protector? What do you need to protect? What do you need to guard over? What do you need to watch over? What is happening in your day to day that requires this kind of fatherly energy coming through? Let's have a look and see what the tarot wants to say to us. So, Jill Tarot, the first card we get is the Princess of Wands, and it is the card of transformation. So now we start understanding this Father card, because the Princess of Transformation, or the Princess of Wands, she's basically saying to us that we have to understand, and I love the fiery oranges and the fiery reds that are coming through, because that is passion. That is passion, that is enthusiasm, that's fire, that's all of those kind of things. And again, if we're not careful, we're going to get burned. And that's where this father energy is coming from, this protection and this guidance, and just this looking out and looking over and just making sure that the transformation and the change that's taking place in our lives today, that we are safe and that we are secure. So I am going to say to you, with the Princess of Wands that we have here, just think twice. Okay, think twice before any action. Think carefully before jumping into anything. Don't just rush into anything, especially anything that I want to say that you're emotional about. When I say that you're emotional about it, I don't mean from a negative sense of emotion, as in tears and sadness and whatever. I'm talking about anything that you are overly excited about. That's emotion. Anything that you're passionate about, excited about, or anything that means something to you. Just be careful. Just think twice before you jump into it. But just know that you are being guided, you are being watched over, and the transformation and the change and whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be okay, as long as you're just a little bit cautious. Don't be too reckless in your ambition. We also have the moon. Okay, I love this moon card. Oh, there's just so much going on in this particular deck, and I just adore it. First of all, who doesn't love a beautiful Alsatian or German Shepherd and a wolf? We've got a crab coming through, but we also have the moon that's dropping these tears, and it's these tears that are creating the water, and it's the water that's flowing all the way down. We have got the pillars, but it talks about this pathway. It talks about this journey that we're on. Okay, and the journey that we go through, and it's an emotional journey. And I think this is where this transformation is coming through, and why we've got this masculine father energy watching over us and guiding us. So today, in all that you do, the moon card says that you don't always see everything. So when you're enthusiastic and motivated and passionate and, going through the changes and going through the motions of life, we don't always see what's lying beneath the surface. We don't always see what's hiding just beneath. Okay, and the moon also wants us to face our fears. The moon says to you that sometimes it's going to be scary. Sometimes you're afraid of getting burned. Sometimes you're afraid of taking that step and falling and going through the change. But you are being watched over, you are being guided, you are being protected, and it's all going to be okay. But today is quite an important day, and it looks like there's going to be some big energies happening and some big shifts that are going to take place. And finally, we have the Three of Swords. you know Again, it's Three of Swords is a card we often don't want to see in a tarot card because it is the card of sorrow. It is the card of heartbreak. You can see here we have the outline of a person who is obviously in a little bit of despair. We have got the Three Swords, but almost, can you see how this I want to say the circle of the three, my words are terrible, excuse me, but it's almost like she's being protected. It's almost like she's being cocooned and she's being held in that space, almost protected through her sorrow. So the transformation that we have over here, that our Princess of Wands is taking us through, this transformation, it's not going to be easy. But then, you know, what in life is easy? So friends, today, Wednesday, I have to double check, it is Wednesday today, yes, Wednesday the 12th of May. Whatever it is that you're facing, whatever it is that you're going through, we're not going to lie to you and pretend that it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. This transformation and this change that you are going through, that you need to go through, you're not going to know exactly what it is, okay? It's not going to be clear cut. It's not going to be laid out in front of you. There's not going to be like clearly defined steps that you need to follow through. It's going to be a little bit difficult, okay? And it's going to be a little bit beneath the surface, and you're not always going to know everything that's taking place, but you've got to trust. You've got to trust that somebody's watching out for you. You've got to trust that somebody's looking out for your best interests and guiding you through this process. Any pain, any hurt, any negative feelings that you have, let them out. Do not hold on to anything today. This is not the day to keep emotions in. Even our moon is shedding tears, and those tears is what is creating the flow of the river, which is therefore feeding other life. So today is the day to release the emotion, to release, allow yourself to feel. And it's not just about the passion and enthusiasm and the excitement. It's also whatever the fears are. Feel the feelings today, okay? Allow the feelings to flow, but know that somebody is watching over you, somebody is taking care of you, somebody is looking out for your best interests, and somebody is there to protect and to guide you through the journey. Friends, wishing you everything of the best with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care.